Hello again. Will you never tire of these damn videos, I hear you cry? Well, apparently not. But I have important information to share about the latest chapter of the podcast, Big Skies and Small Ponds, with Drew Baxter. It's available now, and it's called Grandad, and it's basically my memories of my granddad Baxter and what he saw in me as a boy. A century now. Well, he wouldn't recognise this old crock, would he? I'm around the age now that he was when I was born, so I've reached that age now where every outing begins with a quiet internal question. Will there be somewhere to sit? It's not a dramatic statement, you understand. I don't have to arrive anywhere with a small crane and a support team with scaffolding. But there is now reconnaissance involved anytime I go out. You notice benches. I never used to notice benches. When you're younger, a bench is just a thing that dogs sniff and then wheeze on. But now, it's a beacon of hope. I'll spot one or two 100 yards away like a little oasis, like an explorer crossing the Sahara. Go, oh look, seating. Of course, you try not to make it obvious. You don't want to alarm people by flinging yourself onto it like a great walrus lumbering onto an ice floe, or Quasimodo shouting, "Sanctuary, sanctuary," as he looks for Rita Hayworth. No, you pretend you were planning to stop anyway, perhaps to admire the view. My view this morning. Here we go. Yes. Glories of Mansfield in the summer. It's interesting how often the view becomes Primark. Anyway, getting on. Getting on is a bit of a pain. The real giveaway, though, is the noise. Nobody warns you when you get older about the noises. Everything you do has an accompanying noise. Young people simply sit down. Us oldies approach a chair like it's a bit of a diplomatic negotiation. There's positioning involved, concentration, a slight widening of the stance, and then, that's the sound now, the official anthem of age. Once you're seated, you certainly don't get back up again immediately. No, there's a recovery time built in, a sort of soft reboot. I have to say, I especially like chairs with arms now. Yeah, a younger version of me would have considered that deeply uncool. But now, I look at a sturdy armchair the way other men look at sports cars. Ooh, that's sexy. Garden centres understand it, that's why older people like them. People think they go there for the begonias. They don't. It's the seating strategy. Because halfway round, there's always a little cafe where you'll find exhausted husbands sitting, staring into their tea whilst they're recovering from a 12-minute walk past decorative gravel. Anyway, I've started making peace with it all because there's something oddly human about it, really. We spend years rushing about, charging through life, trying to prove we're strong and capable and endlessly energetic. And then one day, happiness becomes finding a bench or a comfortable chair. Dame Thora Hird was right. A nice, comfy chair and a quiet cup of tea. Assam, of course. And if you're lucky, successfully standing back up first time. Mind you, that last bit's still a bit of an adventure. Well, that's all for now, but who knows? Maybe we'll speak again very soon.